Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well, that you're healthy and joyful. I'm here to do Virgo September Tarot 2025. I'll be using Major Arcana, Rider-Waite-Smith, Woman Oracle, Osho and Tarot. I'll go through the decans with I Am Shadow and Light and Prism, the Love department with Les Amours de Marlowe, and at the end 2 cards with Divine Connection. Alright, let's do it. Well, happy birthday, Virgo, first of all. Yes. And also, don't forget your magazine, which is for your birthday season. Of course, it comes out on your birthday, each sign birthday season. So right now it's you. And the link is next to my picture on my channel. Go click. And if you want the magazine in your mailbox, I can do it, but you need to email me prior for me to open the link. And yeah. All right. So right away then, Major Arcana for the energies of September. Osho and Tarot for the conscious and unconscious. And Woman Oracle for the challenge and the outcome. And thereafter, the other section. Virgo, if you understand French or speak French, I have a French channel. It is absolutely free. There's no commercial. And it's absolutely complimentary also because it's not a copy and paste of this channel. So here we go. The link is next to my picture on my channel. Also, let's do it. Virgo. Interesting. Nice. Nice. Ooh la la. I love it. Okay, so Virgo, first of all, you have the Judgment card. So it is very clear to you that in September, and it's actually your birthday season, so it's sort of a classic, you know. Try to figure out what's up, what did I do in my life, la 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 la. You kind of do, you know, we unconsciously do a list, okay? And here, this is exactly what it is, because in the energies of September, you are in a limbo, sort of a limbo, because you're like, who should I trust? I want to harmonize everything. What happened to this? What happened to us? What happened to me? La, 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 you know. And prior, in the recent past, you have a 3 of Pentacles. So you do have this mindset of collaboration, of group, of, you know, but you're also the Hermit in the Tarot. So you put a light on something. You desire for an introspection is really here. It's very palpable in September. Now, consciously, you know that you need to go back to source. You need to go back to the seed that makes you alive. What do I want in my life? What do I love to do? What's next? But you got to go back to the seed, which is what? Our belly button. This is where your mom was nourishing you. So the belly button is sort of like this sunshine that you nourish or you don't. All the energies goes in there, okay? Like I said, umbilical cord. Unconsciously, you also know that you cannot see the 360 right now. You cannot see the 360 because you're not at this card of the Judgment yet here. Because you got to analyze, you got to try to figure out what's up and what happened in order to see the 360. And unconsciously, you know it. You still have part of your brain that is in the fog. Yep. All right. While you have that 2 of Cups in the near future, and guess what? Your challenge is to anchor yourself. in your earth sign. So, okay, Virgo. But you're mutable, that's why. You have a duality inside of you. All right, Two of Cups, near future. Oh boy, Gemini in the house. Okay, so why you have the Two of Cups? Well, you have the Two of Cups because there's a Tower moment. And you have a Tower moment because there's a total duality inside of you. But it's also, it could be a matter of loving somebody. It could be a matter of loving your family. And maybe you just want to cut a cord. But a communication is very important here. Do not avoid it. And there's a Tower moment. So you know that something is not stable. And you got to deconstruct to reconstruct. And so when it's very solid, there we go. You can just be, hey, wow, okay, yeah, I get it. Why I'm in duality, why I can't see the 360, why I want to harmonize this. And the outcome is to be free. Yeah. The more you'll be rehashing, and glued with the past and glued with the grudges and you cannot free yourself, and that's the outcome. But that's the outcome if you active the Tower. Because if the Tower active itself, ouch, this is gonna hurt. All right, Decans. If you're on the cusp, you have 6 messages instead of 3. All right, Virgo. You have 2 new moon. One in August that just passed, and one in September. And it's eclipse season. So we really need you, Virgo, to look at that. Shadow and light, black and white. Here we go. I love it. You're the first sign since I started the September readings. Bravo. Being surrounded by the wrong people is like being in detention for the rest of your life. First decan. Laughter is a firework that makes the heart explode into thousands of stars and mystery. Well, yeah, it means that you gotta check your entourage, but also keep stuff for yourself, okay? And don't take things too seriously. You gotta laugh, you gotta have a sense of humor, okay? Don't be too rigid. Second decan in September. Ask clearly what you want. We are not here on earth to roll our thumbs and anxiety. Yep. I think you're expecting people to know how you feel and what you say and what you think. Nope. And if it's the case, I'm sorry to tell you, but you got a personality trait of a narcissist. Yep. Because usually those people, they are like, oh, well, they should know what I think. They should know. No, we don't. So you're putting pressure on what you want. You're putting pressure. You're very exigent. Exigeant? Oh my God, how we say in English? I can't remember. Exigeant. Yeah, very rigid with yourself and what you want and the outcome and all that stuff. So therefore, it add anxiety in your life. Oh my God, how do we say? Anyways, I think you understood. Third decan, can you look in the mirror and say, I don't regret anything? Honesty is a virtue and keeping it is a privilege. and peace. Well, yeah, you'll be serene, you'll be in peace if you're honest with yourself, honest with others, but especially with what you want in your life. And also, can you look in the mirror and ask yourself if you have any regrets or not? That's very important in life. I could have done this differently, but do I regret the fact that da 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 da? Yes? No. All right, the love department. Let's see what's up, Virgo. If you're in a relationship, all right, so if you're in a relationship, you guys are trying to figure out how to rekindle your relationship, because there's sort of like a routine, and at the same time you're losing, what's good, what's not, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's going to be very important, Virgo, to have more intimacy, spend time together without the phone, without the TV, without, and reconnect, rekindle, even in bed. All right. All right. If she's single and happy, Virgo, what's up? If she's single and happy, yeah, you are going to connect with somebody, maybe, possibly, but it's not necessarily the love. It's just that it's going to take time. It's going to take time for you to integrate maybe what they want or what they tell you. But also because, you're single and happy, so you don't have to, you just don't want to be mixed up with this energy. But maybe this energy is not that negative, because it's going to, like, for you to think about what you really want. So that's very positive, guys. If you're looking for love, Virgo. Hello, is she looking for love? Oh boy. Poof. Yeah, no. You don't give an F in September. Nope. You're doing your thing, and because I have the feeling that every time you go on a date, it's not what you want. And it's really good. It's a very good sign, because it means that you have non-negotiable and you know exactly what you want, or pretty much, without being psycho-rigid. But also because it teaches you what you want and what you don't want. And you're very clear with that. So very good, Virgo, who's looking for love. It means that you worked on healing. Maybe you're consulting, but at least you're not making the same mistake, and you're not attracted to those energies that are not good, So it's very positive. Very good. All right, Divine Connection. 2 cards. Let's see what's up. Oh boy, here we go. So, Virgo, this is, remember I was telling you about a family connection or some sort of communication that is extremely needed in the near future. And this is exactly what it is here. It means that you gotta spread the love. You gotta spread the love, but like the long-term goodie. You know what I mean? Not the short term, the long term. And this is going to be very important for you to do in September. To kind of like reassess, but also you have the tower moment. So stability is going to be crucial in September. This is exactly what it is. But especially loving yourself and spread and exude love. You know, if you exude fear, if you exude insecurity, this is exactly what you are going to attract. Wow, 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 Virgo. Happy birthday again. Go check your magazine. The link is next to my picture on my channel. If you wanted it in your mailbox printed, you email me first. And then if you want to download it, you are on your own. My channel is not closed. There's a lot of timeless reading and also the monthlies and everything else. I'll see you soon in October at least. Bye.